Hello, my name is Deja and welcome to my unboxing of Doctor Who, the Faceless ones. Did this even work? Because if it didn't, I'm going to be really disappointed. And to be honest, am I even standing in the right place? Because I could be completely off screen and I generally would not know. I am. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about Doctor Who, the Faceless ones. So I ordered this thing like a week ago. I ordered it last Saturday and it got released on Monday, but it took me so long to get it because everything is delayed at the minute. So all deliveries are delayed, etc. So even though I used Prime, this took a week. But each day I just got a little bit more excited for it. So I've been watching a lot of Patrick Troughton recently. Well, I watched the War Games, which is more Patrick Troughton episodes than anyone can really want. 10 episodes, 5 hours, one story, went on a bit, didn't it? It's a 6-part story in which Jamie, the Doctor, and Ben and Polly, so someone between Zoe joining, I believe. The Doctor goes to Gatwick Airport, of all places, and while they're there, they discover a plot, something to do with a company called Chameleon Tours. And this company has a series of mysterious disappearances that are completely unexplained, and the Doctor and the gang want to figure out what's going on. They've recently been doing a great job of sort of animating these episodes. I think the animation definitely has got better since Power of the Daleks, and they've added also a lot more variety in how they give you this kind of stuff. You know, they don't just sort of snap it out. They put some thought into it, so you can watch it in a series of different ways. So if you want to watch it full colour, full black and white, you want to watch it with the episodes that they still have, or not. And then you can watch that weird reconstruction thing. I think it's called Telesnap. I think that's the thing when it's the pictures, and then it's the audio behind it if you wanted to watch it that way. Well, why would you really? Okay, so the macro terror, which I've just realised is off shot, is here. And this was the last Steelbook that I think I got for the Patrick Troughton episode, The Macro Terror, which was pretty great. I watched the thing, it was very good. I watched it in full colour, I didn't want to watch it in black and white, but this was definitely a really enjoyable story. I believe it was a lot shorter. I think it was, I want to say 4 parts, but I can't really remember. But that was a really great story, and also the cover is really beautiful, right? I did a whole video on it, I'll try and link it. But you know, look at that, that's such a lovely design. And I was quite disappointed with this one initially. I thought that, you know, what? So, at least that has, you know, the TARDIS full of centre that looks scary. This, what is this? Relates to the whole Chameleon Tours thing and the airport thing, so I suppose it makes sense. But the covers for the originally were for like things like Blu-ray and stuff are really, really cool. So I didn't really understand why it felt very odd to go in this direction to me, which is probably my only problem with the whole thing, is that the cover just feels very odd. You know, you look at that and you go, oh look, there's that cool sort of creature in the background, the TARDIS is right in the centre, the TARDIS is right in the centre in this one, but still, you know, but what does this tell you about an episode called The Faceless Ones? But the cover itself, apart from my little quarrel with it, is actually really well designed. It's got, what is it, Travel Your Way, over there, and the beautiful TARDIS image there, which I really like, even though that with the card it does kind of slant a little bit. And it's using the old logo, which is a bit annoying, but the new logo, which is a little bit annoying. But I suppose that they're trying to keep some kind of consistency. It makes sense if they would use the logo from the era, but nevertheless. So this is the side. Again, they've used that logo. And as it's Steelbook, it's Blu-ray, but you can also buy it on Blu-ray, like not Steelbook version, just Blu-ray, and you can buy it on DVD as well, and I'm pretty sure you can buy it on digital. Well, of course you can buy it on digital. Then this is the back, so it's got the blurb. This features, and a lot of it, as I've previously mentioned, quite rushed and in the wrong place chronologically, was that they've added in coloured animations, black and white animations, original episodes for you to watch, but they've only got 1 and 3. The teleplay thing, audio commentaries for some episodes, the making of documentary, stock footage from the original production, the trailer for Fury of the Deep, which is coming out later, and it says PDFs, but I'm not quite sure what the PDFs would actually mean. moment you have to plug them into a computer to access them as well, because they're PDFs. Once you take off the cover, they've got this weird thing about putting the stuff in there now, which annoys me because it makes sense if it's in here. But nevertheless, let's take a look at this. So this is the introduction thing. We'll look at that in a sec. First, we have an ad for the Ace book, the At Childhood's End, and the VR game, which I thought about getting because I have a PlayStation, and I thought about, you know, the headset thing, but the headset's really expensive, so cheers. And then if we just take a look at the little book thing that come with it, that really should be in the centre, as I've talked about before. Introduction, production notes, a bit of a understanding on how they made some of it, I suppose, a bunch of production notes. You can learn a lot from these kind of things, and I suggest that if you're interested, then you should read them, and I should be doing that probably once I've watched the episodes. For example, look, here's a bunch of the characters that they had to draw, and these people don't have legs, probably because they didn't need to show their legs, so they just never drew them. Right, now that the sleeve's off, this is the back, so very much the same as the front, which is fair enough, because I felt like the back of the Macro Terror one was basically just empty. It's quite weird. But if we crack it open, one of the discs is falling out, which is excellent. Here are the discs, probably the same discs you're gonna get in the Blu-ray and the DVD ones. So for some reason they've put these the wrong way around for my liking. It should be 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, instead of 3, 1, 2. That's just my preference, but maybe quite a lot of people do that. Right, and then within the power of editing, here is a picture of what the things looks like without all the discs in, because they was put background image and I tend to forget to talk about it. Also, I really like the designs on the disc, and as they're the same as the Blu-ray and all that, I do think they're a really cool sort of look, and they look quite atmospheric, a bit more than... So that's the end of this unboxing. I hope you did enjoy it. To sum up, yeah, it's a really cool Steelbook because it's a Steelbook, has the special features and all of that. I imagine you can get those special features on all other platforms, but still, I still love the idea of having a physical copy and something that actually means something instead of a plastic case that's just kind of sits on your shelf, which a lot of DVDs are. I understand that. But this comes across as a little bit more special and a little bit more unique, and there's definitely a bigger amount of craftsmanship into making this than there is to creating just a regular DVD case. I'm a little bit disappointed with how the design doesn't really reflect any sort of darkness to it, if that makes sense. It's very... I wouldn't say that it really reminds me of an episode called The Faceless ones, but I'm yet to watch it. So we'll have to find out in the review that I do as soon as I finish watching the thing. So 6 parts, maybe 2 days, I'd say. I'll be able to get the review out during the week. So come back in for that, subscribe if you are new. I'm sorry it took me a while to get this thing out. I really wanted to try and do it sooner. I've got plenty of videos coming out for the next couple of weeks. Imagine that we're going to be indoors for quite a bit. You know, I've got enough time to work on a couple of videos. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe if you are new, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye. A little thing for the end screen, if you want to see all of my Steelbooks, like all of them, all of the ones that I currently own, then you should say so in the poll. You should say so in the poll. So we're going to take a look at that poll, whichever direction it is, that way. Click on it and put yes or no. Well, I hope you put yes, because I'd quite like to do that.